Welcome back. This is the Health and Life Skills program brought to you by the SRHR Alliance and its partners, Straight Up Foundation and Reproductive Health Uganda. We are discussing teenage pregnancies. We want to ask the ladies on the panel, choice. It's by choice. You agree to engage into sexual intercourse and then you become pregnant. It's by choice.
Okay, sometimes I think it's the choice between the two people. Because by the time you go behind, you already made that choice. I think some people, I don't know how to say it, but it's you yourself who decides to go behind and become pregnant. Yes, I think it's choice for them. Because by the time, even at school, by the time you go into the relationship and you know the demands of the relationship, you know that will come out. So you know it's that. So it's like choice.
Does everybody know that when I engage in sex, I can get pregnant?
Probably. Okay, yeah. But some people who obviously don't know.
Huh? So Martha is burning. Martha, what do you have to say?
Sexual intercourse is a choice. It's a choice. But most young people don't consider the consequences of probably having unprotected sex. They don't consider the consequences. They just go there, have sex, just like because of probably the movies they watch, the novels that they are reading, or it's also peer pressure, or mostly like the environment you're in. So most people don't know, they don't consider the implications the sexual intercourse is going to come with. So sexual intercourse is a choice, but pregnancy at a young age is not a choice. It's just brought about by the circumstances.
It's choice.
Okay, yeah, it's choice to do the thing. Okay, but no, like that time, I may not want it, but I may have this boyfriend of mine. I really, really like this guy, but then he's like an emotional one. If I don't have it, he's going to start get pissed, not call me back. And I don't want to also feel that heartbroken. So I'd obviously just agree to it, like, just to please him. Yeah, but like
within you.
I didn't really want to do it at that time, but just to please the one I love. So I do it.
Yes.
Sometimes I think it's because, like, as teenagers, because of the hormones spiking, sometimes they do it to get like attention. Like maybe at home, your parents might not give you attention until you either do something really great or something really bad. So it might be a result of that. Yeah.
Linda, Mugisha says something, I just do it to please the one I love because I also don't want to feel bad when he stops to call me and talk to me. Okay? So I just do it. So then I never know that it will end up in pregnancy. So then how does this pregnancy happen in teenagers?
First and foremost, it still goes back to choice. She made a choice because she wants to please the other partner, but is it an informed choice? It goes back. Am I doing the right thing? It brings back what I said. Let's know our rights. As much as you love me, you want me to have sex with you. Is it the right thing to do? You get it? Is it the right thing to do?
Excuse me, Dr. Linda. They say that love is blind.
Okay. Lisa is saying love is blind. Yes, it can be blind. But if we try to, what should I say? If we make informed choices, it can cease being blind. And you continue being friends until the right time. It doesn't mean if you want to be friends, you must have sex. That's what I say. I would say.
Okay.
You can be friends without sexual intercourse. Okay? You get it? You get it, sister? So as much as you're blind, you want to be blind in love, let's make informed choices. What could be some of the signs that would make you think you're pregnant?
In girls, mostly when you miss your period. When you miss your period, then at times you're feeling weak and you're vomiting. You have your weight is increasing.
Okay. Martha says, 1, if you miss your period, you're vomiting, your weight has increased. Very good answers. Anyone wants to try?
The stomach gets bigger.
The stomach gets bigger. It
Yeah.
keeps increasing in size. Okay. First and foremost, anyone would vomit, anyone would put on weight. You can vomit when you have a malaria. You can vomit, maybe you have a stomach upset. But the biggest thing is if you miss your period and you have been having your periods. If you miss a period and you know you have been sexually active, one of the first things we would suspect is that you're pregnant. And what would we do if I suspect? This is for the girls. And if for the boy, and if the boy, for the boy, if your girlfriend came and told you, I have missed my period, what would be your reaction?
Isa. I have missed my period. What does that mean to you as a boy?
Okay. Like seriously, me, when I don't know about those period things, I would just take it normal. I tell you how it's up to you because I don't know about it. I'm not a girl. But if I find out she's pregnant, then I'll get scared.
You would get scared. Good. Mukulu, you want to say something?
I would say sorry.
Mukulu would say sorry. Okay. Jotham.
Okay.
I would be a bit worried if I had engaged in the sexual intercourse with the person. Then I would be worried. But if not, no.
Okay, you would have no fear if you hadn't. Yes, Martha?
As a young person, the first thing that would come to my mind is to talk to the person I had intercourse with. Yeah, and depending on the decision we shall make, we would either go to a hospital or talk to an elder
for help. Okay, good.
Okay, so in case you go to that person whom you had the sex with and the person like chases you away, the first thing I think I would do, I would go talk to my mom. If she also like doesn't seem to bother, I go to like a health worker to help me out.
Very good. And you want to say something?
I think if I found out I was pregnant, I even don't know. Run mad,
Come again? What would you do?
I think I'd run mad, crazy, stop, like being pregnant, getting that feeling out. I might
Okay.
Okay. I want to say something. Maybe sometimes girls should also be telling their boyfriends their safe and unsafe days.
Oh, okay. Nothing. You okay? Issa is bringing in something, but before we attend to what Issa is saying, let's just conclude this. The best thing, I would take her and Martha's answers. First of all, talk to the person, yes. Talk to an elder, and then go to a health worker to seek further help on how to go forward. Okay? But before we go to okay, this brings in what Issa is saying. If you know you're sexually active now and you wouldn't want to get pregnant at that particular time, what would you do? Issa is saying girls should be telling them their safe days.
Yeah.
But do we all know our safe days? And do we all have safe days?
Me, that's what I hear. I even don't know about it.
Who wants? Okay, Nagasha wants to
I
say
don't
something.
think I don't think you should know your girlfriend's safe days because the best thing is to abstain.
Good. She says the best thing to abstain. But we are looking at a situation where someone is already sexually active. I think the best thing would do, me as a health worker, as Linda, as a mother, seek health help. Go to a health worker, go to a hospital and consult. You will find counselors who will guide you on how best to go through this. It's a stage that you definitely need to go through. But maybe you don't know how to go through it. But if you go to a health worker, you go to a counselor, they will guide you on how to go about
Okay. Is love determined by sexual intercourse?
it. Mukulu.
Because
Hey.
I've heard that from the panelists,
Yes.
that you want to show, and did tell us that you really want to show this boyfriend of yours
That
and
you love.
really love this guy. You really, you know, and you want to show. Then that's how we get into sexual intercourse. So I'm asking, Mukulu, is love determined by sexual intercourse?
No.
Hmm?
No.
No?
No? How? Why?
What is no? Anyone who wants to go here?
No, love is not sex is not determined by love, because at times people have sex just because they're attracted to a person, or because people have different reasons as to why they have sex, but most times it's not because of love. It may be because they are stressed or because they're excited. Yeah, but love doesn't determine sex.
Okay,
Natasha, you want to add?
it can also be due to peer pressure.
Peer pressure.
Yeah. So you find your friends are like, let me say friends are like, oh, first you already had sex, and you're also like, okay, let me also try it out. Yeah, I think. But I don't think it's, because you can love someone and you just remain good friends. Yeah.
I want to ask a question. Have we heard about myths and misconceptions about sexual intercourse? Eh?
And have you heard about that?
For example, I have heard some youths say, if you've never had sex, if you're still a virgin at the age of 18, at the age of 17, you're not a superstar, you're not, you're a fella, you're what? I don't know, have you had such things?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
What
Yes.
does that mean?
But
to you?
does that have any message? What does that mean? Jotham, you want to say something?
I guess it depends on the person, because some people try to be influencers, so they don't, like, sometimes they might be scared themselves and try to get more people to be with them in the problem, so it's like easier to deal with, like, more collateral to work with.
Okay.
Yeah, but I
They
don't
try
think
to
it's
make
true.
It look cool, eh?
Yeah.
As in, you're not cool when you've never had sex, you know? Yeah?
Yeah. Yes.
In the misconceptions, you know, the problem with people, it's how should I put it? As in a salon, and the ladies were having a talk that when you delay to have sex, you're going to get cancer. So that is one of the misconceptions. Yeah.
Okay.
Some people even think like girls, that they think if you have sex, your hips widen, so they'll be like, yeah.
Oh, okay. All those are myths and misconceptions. You get it? But all I can say, they are all wrong answers. I would take what Jotham said. Sometimes some people have gone through a certain challenge and they want to increase on the numbers who are actually going through that problem because of peer pressure. You end up doing something because a friend or a peer has done it. Maybe because you want to be a superstar. But to me, I think keeping a virgin until marriage, you're more of a superstar than someone who has had it before.
Thank you for your wonderful submissions today on our topic of teenage pregnancy. And thank you very much, Dr. Linda. One of those things that young people really need to avoid, please avoid being only the two of you in a private place when you have feelings for each other. That is one of the push factors that gets most young people into early sex. And of course, early and teenage pregnancies. Today, we conclude the discussion here on teenage pregnancies, and we hope the people out there, the young people out there, have picked so much learning from this program today. The program was brought to you by the Sexual Reproductive Health Alliance and its partners, Reproductive Health Uganda and Straight Talk Foundation. We'll see you next time.